Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So we have an interesting tweet today from Tom Henderson, and I wanted to get this out to you guys because it's kind of juicy. Shout out to A Squad Gaming. He hit me up on the DL. He freaking was like, yo, what do you think about this? I was like, I have no idea what to think about this. This is absolutely insane, especially now considering that the other day Ubisoft Paris basically ended Ghost Recon Breakpoint content. No more content for Ghost Recon moving forward. Yes, the service will still be live. You'll still be able to play the game, but no more new updates. But this is juicy for those of us out there that are diving deep still into our third-person games. Ubisoft is working on a new third-person shooter IP, and it actually looks good from what I've seen. This is Tom Henderson on Twitter, and I'm going to click on this, and it takes me to Xsputer and an article written by Tom. And basically, the images and videos of the game that have been provided show a similar graphic design to, soon to be shut down, Hyperscape. Hyperscape was the failed battle royale game that Ubisoft put out, I guess, too little too late, and nobody really played it, and it died. And now maybe they're taking those assets, that art style, maybe they're chasing the Fortnite people out there and trying to really push now the third person perspective instead of the first. I don't know how this game is going to play. I hope it's more realistic than less. Hyperscape was kind of funky, kind of out there. I guess maybe more like Apex in a way, but let's get into this. So three sources have confirmed that Ubisoft is working on this new third person shooter, and it's dubbed Pathfinder, which could be a code name for the project. So, like I said, images and videos of the game that have been provided with the request of anonymity show a similar graphic design to Hyperscape. Okay, the game, however, does to be a little more cartoony in nature. Like I said, hey, maybe they're going to try to chase the Fortnite crowd. They're going to try to really compete with Fortnite. I don't know how. Fortnite is basically the biggest battle royale out. I know Warzone and things like that, obviously, for the more serious gamers. But, yo, Fortnite, especially now with the no build mode, actually can cater to some people out there who want more of that realistic type of game. It's still cartoony and obviously not a tactical shooter, but it's a little more grounded for someone like myself who was never really into the building to begin with. So Hyperscape is closing down. I had a video on that at the end of April, and it's believed to be due to a lack of players. Obviously, it's just not a popular game. They're probably not bringing in any money. So Ubisoft issued the following statement. They made a difficult decision to end Hyperscape, blah, 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 April 28th. We set out to create a vertical, close quarters, fast-paced shooter, and it didn't work. They take the key learnings from this game into the future products. Here's the future product called Pathfinder. At least that's what it's dubbed right now. It appears to be slightly different take on a battle royale. So now here's the kicker. And this sounds a lot like The Division, and I'm surprised this isn't being built into something like The Division or something like maybe Heartland, or what Heartland's going to be. So Heartland's going to be something completely different from this, because this is going to be a completely different game on its own. And now remember, folks, you have Frontline, you have Heartland, and now you have this game coming out. What Pathfinder. So we'll see how this all really comes to fruition for Ubisoft, because they're dropping a lot of, I don't know if this is free to play, but they're dropping a lot of different types of stuff right now. And thank God it's not Tom Clancy's Pathfinder, but I digress. So Pathfinder appears to be slightly different take on Battle Royale. A team of 4 players drop into a map. So this is probably going to be an issue as it is. Something that Fortnite is going to already have a one-up on. Sometimes people just want to load up, play by themselves. Fortnite, you could run singles, duos, trios, and you could run 4-man squads. So that's something they might want to look into. We'll see. So you have to find your path towards the center to fight a main AI boss. So very interesting. It's like a PvE/PvP type of game. Players need to navigate their way through 2 walls, an outer wall and an inner wall, that have series of gates around them that can be breachable. Oh my God, these are things that I've been asking for since forever for Ghost Recon. When that reminds me of SOCOM, where you breach through different levels and get to the enemy encampment and kill the enemy. And it's funny, I'll link it up here if I could find it. I gotta go back on my channel where I talked about PvP game modes for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, which obviously it never happened. So here's the catch with the breachable gates. Different gates are breachable or locked in every single game. So there's going to be an outer and an inner with all these types of breachable walls or whatever gates, and you have to find out which ones you're going to be able to breach. So it makes each game different in terms of the path you need to actually navigate. In order to get to the middle of the map, players need to fight AI enemies to level up, get stronger, and with AI getting noticeably more difficult the further toward the middle of the map you get. Does that sound like? It sounds like The Division, right? That's definitely not a tack shooter, but I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? Okay, so presumably the game will be PvP/PvE, is what I just said. You'll be dropping into the map with other players, so the AI will not be your only threat. And I mean, Fortnite is like that now too. It doesn't have the breachable things, but now they have added a lot of NPCs, enemy NPCs into the map that you can kill, and you grab their loot if you can't find loot, and they are threats as well as other players. So it's very interesting where they're going with this. Players are called heroes, with each having their own unique abilities. Sounds like a Ubisoft game, although those abilities cannot yet be determined as the game is in early development. So another early development title, very interesting. The game also features a central hub, which is similar to the Destiny Tower. I never played Destiny, maybe you guys know that, where players can use a firing range, join an event area, have fun races with vehicles, go to the shop, and more. Go to the shop. Cha-ching! So Pathfinder is clearly in very early development. The game seems to have a unique flair that, in Tom's opinion, Ubisoft games have been missing these past several years. So Ubisoft is really trying to enter this battle royale space. They failed with Hyperscape. They're pushing Frontline. They're pushing Heartland. They're pushing. They're going to push this Pathfinder. They really want to make their mark in this battle royale space, and we're going to see how this transpires. None of these games have dropped yet. I assume within the next 1 to 2 years they are all going to drop. So we'll see what happens there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about Ubisoft moving into this space once again with a different game mode, with a third-person view, which, thank God, I'm excited for, actually. Hey, the game might not be a tactical shooter. It might not be a Ghost Recon. So if Ubisoft could really nail an interesting third-person battle royale game, I'd probably be a fan, you know? Because they do their animations rather well. So if the game is clean, it's bug-free, animations look good, the gunplay is fun, we might have something fun here on our hands. So who knows? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is long enough. Let me know what you think about this. Are you excited for something like this? Did any of you play Hyperscape? I never played it. I wasn't really interested. You know, games like that just don't have any appeal to me. I prefer third-person games itself. So anyway, that is all, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll discuss some things like always. I am out of here. Everybody have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. All right, guys. Peace.